Hello, dear cadets. I am Sheikh Wajid Ali, and I would like to extend my warmest wishes to you all in today's class. As you all know that due to corona pandemic, the whole country has locked down itself. And so it is struggling with the lack of education everywhere. For this very reason, now I am here to take your online class on mathematics. And you must be attentive in order to use the advantage of it. Dear cadets, can you guess from this picture what we are going to learn today? Number one is histogram, and number two is pie chart. So, our today's topic is chapter 11, information and data, especially histogram and pie chart. Learning outcome. After the lesson, you will be able to explain histogram, explain pie chart, and also you will be able to draw diagram of statistical problem. Now, first histogram. A histogram is an area diagram. It can be defined as a set of rectangles with bases along with the intervals between class boundaries and with areas proportional to frequency in the corresponding classes. In such representation, all the rectangles are adjacent since the base covers the intervals between class boundaries. The heights of rectangles are proportional to corresponding frequencies of similar classes. For different classes, the heights will be proportional to corresponding frequency densities. Now, how to draw a diagram? Boys, we have to learn this thing very clearly, how to draw a diagram. You need to follow the below step to construct a diagram. Number one, begin by marking the class intervals on x-axis and frequencies on y-axis. So we draw the histogram on Cartesian coordinate system where two axes, one is x-axis and another is y-axis. And we put class interval on x-axis and frequencies on y-axis. Now number two, the scales for both the axes have to be same. X-axis scale for both axes. Scale means 1 square equal to 1 unit or 2 square equal to 2 unit, just like that. Number three, class intervals need to be exclusive. That means 10 to 20 and also 20 to 30, not 10 to 20, 21 to 30. Exclusive means same, the border line is same, 10 to 20, and next class is 20 to 30. And four, draw rectangles with bases as class interval and corresponding frequencies as height. We know that every rectangle has base and height, and base is class interval and frequencies is heights. Number five, a rectangle is built on each class interval since the class limits are marked on the horizontal axis and frequencies are indicated on the vertical axis. So here class interval marked in horizontal axis, that means x-axis, and frequencies are indicated on the vertical axis, that means y-axis. Number 6. The height of each rectangle is proportional to corresponding class frequency if the intervals are equal. The height of each rectangle is proportional to their class frequency. That means if class frequency is more than another class, then the height is more than another class. Number 7. The area of every individual rectangle is proportional to the corresponding class frequencies if the intervals are unequal. For unequal class interval, the area of every individual rectangle, area of, here in number 6, the height of each rectangle is proportional when the class intervals are equal. And if the intervals are unequal, then the area of every individual rectangle is proportional. So, cadets, you understand this topic? And again, I repeat that if the class intervals are equal, then the height of each rectangle is proportional. And another, if the intervals are unequal, then the area of every individual rectangle is proportional. Now, these are the 7 steps for drawing a histogram. Now, we discuss a problem to draw a histogram. The frequency distribution table of the marks obtained in mathematics by 50 cadets of Varishal Cadet College are given below. Here, class interval and frequency number got 30 to 39, number 8 number of cadets, 40 to 49, 6 number of cadets, 50 to 59, 14 cadets, 60 to 69, 10 cadets, 70 to 79, 12 cadets. And draw the histogram on the data with description. And now solution. So first thing, we have to draw a table from using this table. And number 1 column is class interval, another is continuous class. Here in this question we have class interval, but this class is not exclusive. Here 30, 39 and 40, 49. There is a gap between 39 and 40, and we have to make up it by making continuous class. Here class interval 30 to 39, and we convert it 29.5 to 39.5. How? Here 39 and here 40. That means the mid value of 39 and 40 will be the boundary of this class and this class. Here 30, that means it will be shifted 29.5, and 39 will be shifted 39.5. And here frequency is 8, and 40 will be 39.5, and 49 will be 49.5, and their frequency is 6, and 50 will be 49.5, and 59 will be 59.5, and their frequency is 14, and similarly 60 will be 59.5, and 69 will be 69.5, and frequency 10, and 70 will be 69.5, and 79 will be 79.5, and their frequency is 12. Cadets, you understand this continuous, how to make a not exclusive class interval to make exclusive or continuous class interval. Here the gap between 39 and 40 the mid value of 39 and 40 will be the boundary. That means 39 plus 40 divided by 2 equal to 39.5. That's why 39.5 is the class boundary. That is 29.5 and here 39.5. I hope you understand. Now we draw this a histogram using continuous class interval as horizontal axis or x-axis of Cartesian coordinate system and frequency as vertical axis or y-axis. Here we draw that 29 to 29.5 to 39.5. Here is the rectangle. Here base is 29 to 39.5 and height is number of frequencies 8. So here it is 8. Okay, and 39.5 to 49.5, here frequency is 6. So 39.5 to 49.5, the frequency is 6. Similarly, we draw every respective class, the class interval 49.5 and 59.5, their frequency is 15. Similarly, we draw is rectangle. So here we have to mention that, so the histogram is drawn taking continuous class interval along with x-axis and frequency along with y-axis. We have to mention that we use continuous class interval as x-axis and frequency as y-axis. This is for histogram, how to draw a histogram. And now we're going to study about pie chart. So this is another type of diagram we use in statistics, but this is different from histogram. It's a pie chart. The pie chart also is known as circle chart, that divides the circular statistical graphic into sectors and or slice in order to illustrate the numerical problems. Each sector denotes a proportionate part of the whole. To find out the composition of something, pie chart works the best at that time. In most of the cases, pie charts replace some other graphs like bar graph, line plot, or histogram. We use these for replace pie chart. Now, pie chart formula. First, the pie chart is an important type of data representation. It contains different segments and sectors in which each segment and sectors of a pie chart forms a certain portion of the total percentage. That is, I repeat, if it contains different segments and sectors in which each segment and sectors of a pie chart forms a certain portion of total percentage. Yeah, that means if the percentage is greater, then the sectors will be larger. The total of all data is equal to 360 degree. That means 100% equal to 360 degree. The total value of the pie is always 100%. To work out with the percentage for a pie chart, follow the steps given below. Now, first step, characterize the data. First, you have to characterize the data, and now calculate the total value and divide the categories and convert into percentage. So first we have to categorize the data and calculate the total data and divide every categories by total and making percentage, and finally calculate the degrees. And finally we multiply into 360 degree, we get the respective sector of pi. Therefore, the pie chart formula is given as given data divided by total value of data into 360 degree. And we calculate the total data, that is the total value of data, and given data is character. After characterize the data, we find out the given data. And the formula, again I repeat the formula: given data, that means respective data of every category divided by total value of data into 360 degree. And now an example. From this example, we learn how to draw a pie chart. Imagine a teacher surveys on class 8 of Barishal Cadet College on the basis of their favorite sports. Now, football, 10 cadets; hockey, 55 cadets; cricket, 5 cadets; basketball, 10 cadets; badminton, 10 cadets. Now, the data above can be represented by a pie chart as following, and by using the circle graph formula, the previous formula I discussed, the pie chart formula given below, it makes the size of portion easy to understand. And we are going to discuss about how to draw a pie chart clearly. Okay, cadets, take very good concentration that you might know about all things of how to draw a pie chart. Now, first step one, first enter the data into the table. Here we have the table: football, number of cadets 10, hockey 5, cricket 5, basketball 10, badminton 10. And step 2, add all the values in the table to get the total. We add all the value. Then that is the total students are 40 in this case. Here 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 equal to 40. And now step 3, next divide each value by total and multiplying by 100 to get a percentage. And we have to get percentage. Now for the case of football, the students is 10 and total students is 40. That means 10 divided by 40 into 100, that is 25%. And for hockey, 5 students, that's why 5 divided by total is 40. 5 divided by 40 into 100, that means 12.5%. And similarly for cricket, 5 divided by 40 into 100 is 12.5%. And for basketball, 10 divided by 40 into 100, that is 25%. And for badminton, 10 divided by 40 into 100 equal to 25%. So we get the percentage value of every respective games. Now, step 4. Next, to know how many degrees for each pie sector, we will take a full circle of 360 degree and follow the calculation below. So in this step, we have to find out the how many degree get every sector. And the formula is the central angle of each component equal to value of each component divided by sum of values of all the components into 360-degree. That is for football, 10 divided by 40 into 360-degree, 90%. And 5 divided by 40, 5 is for 5 students and total is 40. 5 divided by 40 into 360, that is 45-degree. And similarly, 5 divided by 40 into 360, 45-degree. 10 divided by 40 into 360-degree divided by 90 and equal to 90-degree. And for badminton, 10 divided by 40 into 360-degree equal to 90-degree. So we get every games, we get the respective degree, how many degree they get for every sector. Now we can draw a pie chart. Step 5, draw a circle and use the protractor to measure the degree of each sector. So cadets, we have to first draw a circle and use protractor or measure the degree of each sector. That means for football sector we have 90-degree and hockey sector get 45-degree, cricket sector get 45-degree and basketball sector get 90-degree and badminton sector also get 90-degree. So here the favorite sports percentage in pie chart. Here football, that is football 90-degree, that is here. And for basketball, that is 90-degree here. For badminton also 90-degree here. And hockey is 45-degree here. And cricket is 45-degree here. So how we can get that? So first we have to make a line from the center of the circle, this line. And we know that the football, how many degree get football? 90-degree. So we use the protractor and get this sector for football. And for basketball, we use the protractor here and we get this 90-degree for sector basketball. And here we put the protector here and we find out this 90-degree for badminton. And we put protector here and get for 45-degree hockey here. And we here put the protector and we get 45-degree of cricket here. So we first we have to draw a line and use protector and then we will get the respective sector. So boys, I hope you understand this class. I hope I could clarify my points for better understanding. You ask your queries in the comment section. Your homework is here. Number 1, find the arithmetic mean and draw the histogram of the data age in years and frequency for 5-6 years, frequency 25, 7 to 8 years, 27, 9 to 10 years, 28, 11 to 12 years, 31, 13 to 14 years, 29, and 15 to 16 years, 28, 17 to 18 years, 22 frequency. So we have to find out first mean, arithmetic mean. Previously we discussed about arithmetic mean, previous class I discussed, and now draw the histogram. And number 2, the frequency distribution table of the marks obtained in mathematics by 40 students is as follows. The marks obtained: 60, number of student 5, 65, number of student 8, 70, number of student 11, 75, number of students 15, 80, number of students 8, 85, number of student 3. And boys, draw the pie chart of the given data. So there is 2 homework. You must do it Sincerely, I hope if you solve this two problem, then you have no problem in histogram and pie chart. Before ending my class, again, I would like to remind you of the critical situation prevailing around the whole world. You must remain cautious about COVID-19, maintain social distancing, use masks and gloves whenever you come in contact with anybody. Wash your hands frequently with hand sanitizers. Stay home, stay safe, stay fine. With this, I would like to conclude my today's lecture. Thank you all. Allah Hafiz.